Tech, and I'll be your MC for this afternoon's proceeding. So welcome to our graduation, once again online, and a big welcome to our graduating students of 2020. A warm Skills Tech welcome to you all. Also welcome to our TAFE Queensland executive team, our business managers, our teachers, and your friends and family who have been able to join us here today and have been your support system throughout your studies. So thank you for joining us to celebrate the end of your training and your achievements in what's been a particularly challenging year. But before we start, just a few little housekeeping rules for us to let you know. And along the way, our assistants, which are not on camera, will be helping to admit you and giving you advice on any technical difficulties with sound or any of those other things. So watch out for the chat box and any advice that comes along for you. This graduation ceremony will be recorded and will be available for you on request if you wish to have a copy. Obviously, if you don't wish to be recorded, certainly have your video off if you don't want that to happen. We will be managing your video on and off, and also ensuring audio is muted, just to ensure we don't interfere with the sound and the operation of the event. But we will bring you on screen for a little bit of recognition along the way. So look out for yourselves on screen along the way. So, as we start our proceedings, we always recognise the traditional First Nation owners of the land on which we meet, and in our case it's the Jagera people of our Acacia Ridge location, which we'd like to recognise today. And we respectfully acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which TAFE Queensland operates. We recognise a continuing connection to land, waters, cultures and kin that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples uphold. And we pay our respects to elders past and present to give us strength, inspiration and guidance to deliver great training outcomes for all Queenslanders. So this is another graduation like no other, in a year like no other, in fact. But even though we're not all together, we're certainly able to get you together and celebrate your incredible achievements. Many of you are a 2-year, if not 18-month journey with us. So congratulations to the final class of 2020, and for, I guess, at the very least surviving 2020, and more assuredly for thriving in 2020 against the odds. So well done. You've defied many odds, in fact. Be standing here at the end of your training, marking a monumental time in your life where you graduate with a qualification that will help you take those next steps in your life, whatever your life plan is. And 2020, we don't have to keep repeating, but has been an extraordinary year in many ways. You've successfully completed your training in the midst of a worldwide pandemic, the first in 100 years, in fact, of this size and magnitude since the infamous Spanish flu almost exactly 100 years ago. It wasn't an easy feat, but you've done it. And not only amidst a pandemic for many of you, in a foreign country with a language that's second to your native tongue, and with little or no family support available this year, just by the fact of the enforced isolations and lack of travel. So we hope that you've been able to at least keep in touch with your families by Skype and otherwise, and we look forward to some relaxation of restrictions and some positive outcomes for our international community in 2021. But we hope in the meantime that your time at TAFE Queensland, you've been able to find a somewhat second family, a support system of teachers who I know grow very fond of their students along the journey, your peers and support staff that have helped you along your journey, not only in training, but also in your time living here in the Sunshine State. And I'd particularly like to thank and mention Justin and Michelle for their great work and personal support that they give to our students along the way. And And I certainly think that most of our students would support me in that, if not glowing support of those two people who really do make a difference to your lives and certainly to ours. Again, I would like to recognise each and every one of you for your outstanding achievements to date. A couple of things to note: although we won't be personally handing your certificates as we would normally, please know that your qualifications will be mailed to you, and some of you may have even received those qualifications already. We do our very best to get them to you as soon as possible. So please look out for that, and they will be coming. Your mortarboards have been posted to you and to your home address as a keepsake. They're yours to keep. And if you've received yours already, we encourage you to put yours on either now or at the end of proceedings for a photo opportunity, and we will take some screenshots of those shots around the place to share with you. So looking forward to seeing you at the end. In previous graduation ceremonies, students have been in academic dress and had the opportunity to take photos with teachers and peers. And that's a wonderful opportunity. And we are sorry that it's not possible today, but we hope that you understand as the health and safety of our students and staff are still a top priority, and there are many precautions still to be taken with COVID. We're not quite out of the woods yet, but we appreciate your cooperation through what was a particularly challenging year for our organisation and yourselves. And we do appreciate your attentiveness to the rules and precautions and things we've had to take along the way. We trust that Australia, if not Queensland, if not TAFE Queensland Skills Tech, has made you feel safe and has indeed demonstrated that we've kept you safe along the way. But before we begin our proceedings formally, John Tucker, our General Manager, TAFE Queensland Skills Tech, would like to share a few words with you. So, welcome, John.
Thank you for opening for us, Chris, and it really is a great pleasure for me to be able to join you here today in what is, as Chris said, very much a first for a TAFE Queensland Skills Tech graduation. And it's, as I said, a great pleasure for me to be joining you, albeit virtually, via this mechanism that we've become rather used to in the last few months. Today, we're really acknowledging and celebrating your achievement. And although we're doing it virtually, we're celebrating the achievement of over 100 international students that are graduating from TAFE Queensland Skills Tech in, as Chris mentioned, automotive, carpentry, cabinet making, engineering, across a range of qualifications. Interestingly, of those 100 students, more than 100 students that are graduating, you come from over 30 countries of the world, making up such a multinational group. That's one of the aspects of our international student cohort that I'm most proud, is the diversity and range of countries of the world that are represented in our international student body. Can I also say thank you for your bringing diversity to our campus life. International students, and I know you have as a cohort, brought diversity to our campuses, our students, and in many cases teaching many of us here at TAFE Queensland about your culture, your country, and your background. It's been an absolute pleasure, as it always is with a cohort of international students, to have you with us for this time. And I'm really thankful that you chose TAFE Queensland to go on this journey with you. As Chris mentioned as well, 2020 certainly won't be a year we'll forget. And 2020 has brought with it so many more challenges than any of us expected when the year commenced in January. And of course, not just here in Australia, but across the world and in countries that you all call home as well. For international students, for our international students, for you, that situation has been amplified by the distance between you and perhaps your family. And I appreciate that at times, particularly over the last couple of months, that distance may have been quite isolating for you. Can I, at that point, say also thank you to our TAFE Queensland international team for the range of support that has been offered to our international students at this time, which has been really, really acute. But I've experienced firsthand also how international students like you have rallied together, supported each other, as well as support from our teams, and that's occurred across TAFE Queensland as well. I can confidently say that we certainly won't forget this year, as I've said. And I hope that in time you can reflect on your experience during this time with us and take some pride in your resilience during that time as well. I want to congratulate you not only for the qualification that you're receiving as well, but congratulate you particularly on that resilience, your strength, your determination that got you to this point in particularly difficult circumstances. Studying as any student, and particularly as an international student, again, as Chris mentioned, not necessarily in your usual language, I'm really always impressed by international students' ability to endure and prevail in those conditions. But this cohort had that in spades with the global pandemic to deal with as well. You can be very, very proud that you didn't give up when life got tough, and you persevered through very, very difficult times, and you've succeeded. And that's no small achievement. The qualification that you've obtained is not just an academic accomplishment along those lines. It's a symbol. It's a symbol of your courage. And I know that the staff and teachers, many of whom are online today, here at TAFE Queensland, are very, very proud of what our international students have achieved, what you have achieved. And again, as I said, through what has been a very, very difficult period for all of us. Today we celebrate the end of formal training. Some of you will be very pleased about that, and no doubt the start of a next phase or a next chapter. Many of you might embark on further studies. Others might take other steps in your careers. Whatever the next step is for you, I'm really confident that everyone can say that they've accomplished something significant. So whatever you set your mind to next, because you've proven it here at TAFE Queensland, I'm sure that you'll succeed in whatever comes next for you. Lastly, I'd repeat again, our thanks for being with us during your period of studies. I know we've enjoyed and benefited from having you with us in the ways that I've mentioned. So once again, my congratulations on behalf of our Senior Executive of TAFE Queensland. Well done. You deserve to celebrate. You've done an exceptional job. So congratulations to all of you. And I wish you well, not just for the rest of this celebration, but as I said, for whatever comes next for you. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you, John. We're indeed privileged that so many students from all parts of the world chose TAFE Queensland Skills Deck for their training. I'd just like to pause a moment to reflect on that. As John mentioned, this group alone, we have students from many as 30 different countries, and we welcome the diversity and culture you bring and share with us. You bring as much to our country as we perhaps bring to you as a new student. Australia is an immigrant country. There's very few of us who can't trace our roots back to somewhere offshore. In fact, to all continents of the world. Traditionally, the first 100 years, perhaps it was mainly from Europe, if not England, but in the last 100 years, it's been from all nations of the earth, in fact, and all continents, whether it be the Americas, Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and so forth. Australia is made up of many different origins, and we welcome you all. And the cultures you bring and share with us, and the future that you bring to Australia and the diversity in which we can celebrate. So I would like to, on that note, I would like to say that perhaps for many of you, you've shared with people from countries and cultures that you've had no contact with either, not just the Australians, but in your class. And we would encourage you to stay in touch with as many of those people as you go on your future journeys. As you are able to, it will be surprising what you can compare and where your life journey has taken you in perhaps a few years' time. So studies often bring people together. Try and maintain some of that and stay together. But it's certainly a milestone, and it's a time to reflect on how far you've come and look at that bright future where you can use your skills and knowledge you've gained to change the lives of not just yourselves, but the communities around you. And remember, it's with pride we say a qualification from TAFE Queensland, if not a qualification from TAFE Queensland skills set, carries high value wherever you go, and it will open doors for you in your career path, whatever that one is you choose. So students, you are our future. You are part of the future of our country, and we're here this afternoon to celebrate you and your achievements. And on behalf of TAFE Queensland, I would once again like to offer my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you on your achievements along the way. And indeed, from TAFE Queensland Skills Tech, we're very pleased and honoured to be part of your training journey and to have provided the pathway for your personal and professional goals. I have no doubt that you're well prepared to enjoy a bright future in your chosen trade or pathway, and we wish you all the best in your endeavours. So now, without further ado, it's time for our award presentations, and please excuse, as only being English is my first language, when I read your names, I'll do my best to pronounce them as well as we can and recognise you along the way, but please excuse any small errors along the way. And we have some messages to share with you as we go through each group of students from some of your teachers, and we'll share them with you along the way. So firstly, we would like to recognise one of our larger courses and groups of graduates, our Certificate 3 in Light Vehicle Mechanical Technology and Certificate 4 in Automotive Performance Enhancement dual qualification. So firstly, before we start to recognise those students, we'd like to welcome our teachers Daniel O'Connor and Nathan Yar.
Hey guys, Daniel here. On behalf of Sean and the Light Vehicle Automotive team, well done in getting through. You've all done a fantastic job with the challenges with COVID-19 and Zoom. Thank you for participating and put in your great effort. Look forward to hearing how you'll go and putting what you've learned into practice. Awesome.
Hey guys, Nathan here. Congratulations and best of luck for the future.
So thank you for those teachers for those kind words, and we'd like to recognise the following students in automotive. Gabriel Agua Cuna Nunes Costa, Juan Camilo Olivar Diaz, Sion Hyun Jo, Esteban Padilla Aldama, Nicholas Rolanda Rodriguez Gil, Si Chan, Zong Ron Chen, Carlo James Cruz, Victor Augusto da Silva, Chi Xiang Lin, or Andy, Blake McFarlane, Gilmar Niscamento de Oliveira, Showan Led Panahan, Chi Ofan Yang, Chen and Du, Gabriel Xavier Lima, Bong Ajun Ji, Mukesh Kadakar, and Kenneth Jandrawanata. That concludes our students graduating today in automotive. And we would like to now move on to our construction qualifications, and we'd like to recognise students graduating from our Certificate 3 in Carpentry, followed by our Certificate 3 in Cabinet Making. So we would like to share a video message from one of our carpentry teachers, Bradley Snell.
Hi guys, congratulations on completing your 2-year course, and on behalf of all the teachers in carpentry and cabinet making, I'd just like to say a few words and wish you all the best. So this time that you've spent at TAFE, you've built friendships and relationships with other people that you'll be able to lean on in the future when you go out into the world and start your careers out in the workforce. It's also really good that you can, call them people and touch base and sort of go through the same experiences that they're going through and help them along as they would help you along. So that's a really positive outcome. And something else that we really find helpful is when you are helping each other through this next stage of your life where, there's all the new rules to do with the visa and everyone's sort of trying to navigate it together. So it's really good when you can just make a call, talk to a friend and help each other through it. So as a teacher, we also have the opportunity to be taught by our students. So it's not always that the teacher does all the teaching. Quite often we do a bit of learning as well. So that's a big privilege, and I think it's an absolute honour to talk and to be in association with these students. So I'd like to part with, I wish you all the very best in the future. I would like to give you all a pat on the back, especially for overcoming the diversity that we've had to overcome in this first part of 2020. And we've made it through the other side. So well done and congratulations.
So, just had a little break with the video there, but thank you, Brad, for those kind words. And as you can tell, you do have students, you do have an impact on our teachers, and a wonderful and positive impact, if I might say so. So we would like to recognise students from the Certificate 3 in Carpentry first. So if we could recognise Po Lian Chen, or Tony, Jack Campton, Yamid Garcia Prieto, Robin Gurr, Boji Huang, or Lauren, Blake Jones, Minwoo Kim, Jason Lee, Dennis Gustavo Miranda, Michael Pocock, Joshua Cartman, Sun Hyuk Choi, or Kevin, Andreas Sarabia Sierra, or Stephen, Seong Shin, Chan Tan Omret, Joel David Vincent, Shi Zhao Liang, or Sky, Xander Lewis Matthew Baker Witcher, Maxwell Ennis, Cedric Nicholas Erica Garcia, Alvaro Daniel Capi Goligo, Jin Hyuk Kim, Sin Ming Ku, or Tony, Julio Najara Saldana, Anthony John Perry, Gustavo Perifsai Pereira, Curtis Robinson, Felipe Sarabia de Azevedo Mija, Rodrigo Salami Carvalho, Timulan Ednason, And that concludes our students from Certificate 3 in Carpentry. Congratulations to those students. We would like to recognise our students from cabinet making next and separately, and we do have a short video message from one of our teachers, Lachlan Higgins, to share with you. Welcome, Lachlan.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and big congratulations from myself and everyone in the team, from the wood machinists, the furniture finishers and the cabinet makers. You successfully completed a Certificate 3 in cabinet making, and it's been a ride over the last 2 years. You've been challenged and you've been asked to meet that challenge, and we've done it in trying circumstances, with unusual circumstances, and you guys have been flexible and you've been able to rise to that challenge, and that's made all the difference. So from us here in the team, we just think it's a great day to celebrate, and you deserve all the accolades of the Certificate 3 in cabinet making that you've earned over this time. Going forward, you are 2 years into a journey that many of us have spent our careers in, and we're excited for you and what comes next. So moving forward into your journey as a cabinet maker in the industry, we wish you all the best for that, and we're excited to see you emerge as active agents in that industry, and hopefully see you out there in sunny Queensland working away and building your futures at home, your new home in Australia. So thank you, and see you on the other side.
Thanks, Lockie. Thanks for those kind words. And the following students in Certificate 3 in cabinet making, we recognise Lorena Catalina Avila Torres, Matias Gilberto de Cruz, Canio Rusto, Alejandro Lionel Jaskolowski Moore, Tom Nguyen, Asko Pelling, Kent Napoleon Sokiato, Fu Yan Yang, Yun Kai Suwang, and indeed that concludes our list in cabinet making. Congratulations to those students. And we would like to now move to the students in the Advanced Diploma of Electronics and Communication Engineering. And we'd like to play a short video message from Gio Shapani.
Is Gio from Dave Eagle Farm for the electrotechnology sector. First, congratulations to all the graduates and your parents and families who are celebrating with you today and who will cheer you up on your next steps, which are coming fast. Call it graduation, call it miracle. I'm wishing you a great sense of accomplishment as you celebrate your hard work. Remember the words of the wise philosopher Winnie the Pooh, who said, "You are indeed braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." I wish you all the very best of luck. Congratulations on your achievement.
Thank you for those kind words. And the following. Thank you for those words, Gio. And we would like to recognise our advanced diploma students, the Advanced Diploma of Electronics and Communication Engineering. And the two students we're recognising today are Eric Paolo Kizaboni Hernandez, Juan Carlos Rodriguez Pineda. So congratulations to those students. And we also Our students were recognised in the Advanced Diploma of Engineering, Technology, Electrical. And the following students we'd like to recognise: Jamie DeJesus Beltran Rojas, Bamal Dahal, Jude Christopher Farrer, Sungdo Ham, Simon John Hull, Nyok Chiai Sang Lee, Shanil Shaman Prasad, Miguel Ramirez, and Jesus David Roa Garcia. Congratulations to those students from our Advanced Diploma of Engineering Electrical. And we'll move on to recognise our students in the engineering faculty now. And to open that particular group of students, we'd like to welcome one of our longer term teachers, Mr. Joe Naidu.
Hello and welcome to the graduation. My name is Joe Naidu, and on behalf of all the engineering teachers, I'd like to offer you our congratulations to all the students graduating today. It's been a pleasure training you, and over the last year, we recognize the incredible resilience and persistence each and every one of you has demonstrated, especially during the last few months of COVID-19. We wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. And once again, congratulations and well done. Thank you.
And thank you, Joe, for those words of both wisdom and kindness. And engineering is also one of our bigger and more diverse areas, with students graduating today from Certificate 3, Certificate 4, Diploma, and indeed Advanced Diploma. So a very diverse field in engineering. But initially we would like to recognise students graduating from our Certificate 3 in Engineering, Fabrication, Trade. And we have Oyeon Bai, Rodney Van Rogo, Norman John Dexter Fernandez, Marco Aurelio Franco Osumpso, Matteo Montoya Naranjo, Tai Giu Park, Ellie J. Ramos, Rudy Ratashak, Diego Silverio dos Rice, Craig Gordon Allison, Juan Hyuk Ha or Nick, Hyun Ki Ja or Tony, Jiongwon Kim Garden, Yun Yong Mo or John, Chris Anson Mostert, Navyo Singh, Barbao An Nguyen or Barney, Hong Din Nguyen also or Jack, Yun Wu O or Danny, Peter John Robles, Nicholas Ezekiel Sanakwa, and Yu Jaiman. Congratulations to those students from our Certificate 3 in Engineering, Fabrication, Trade. Well done. So we would like to move to our Certificate 4 students who are graduating today. And these students are as follows: Jiong Bai, Roderick Binwick, Sean Dylan Durant, Ivan Gomez Fernandez, Ziong Hai Jin, Marcel Alexandro Morgado Coelho, Wan Song O, Nelson Daniel Pina Moriara, Rato Jeremiah Natoko Spate, and Shi Agwan Tang. Congratulations to those students graduating from our Certificate for Engineering. And we move on to recognise our Diploma of Engineering Technical students that we're looking forward to congratulating today. We have Carlos Abunza Camacho, Mustafa Gourmaid, Alan Rashid Buscato, Hugo Mark Corney, Rodrigo da Costa Gomez, Genevieve de Larson, William de Chelis Canizales, and Gabriel Pina de Alba. Congratulations to those students from our Diploma of Engineering Technical graduating today. And finally, in our engineering division, we would like to recognise 2 students from our Advanced Diploma of Engineering. We congratulate Suman Basnay and Warren Y. Lehigh. Congratulations to those students, well done. And congratulations for finalising our student numbers and graduates for 2020. So once again, I would like to say a big congratulations to all those students today for your efforts, your achievements, and the year that you have actually made it in the end. And all adversity brings opportunity, and it's wonderful to see how people have thrived in this year of adversity. So well done, enjoy your certificates, enjoy your congratulations and achievements that you will get not just from us, but your family and friends today that hopefully are joining some of you. But before we start wrapping up and concluding, one of our guests always voted favourite staff members at Skills Tech by students unanimously, we would like to share a small video message from our support officer, Michelle Peachy. Thank you, Michelle.
Hello, everybody. Congratulations on coming to the end of your study. It's been a very challenging road for most of you. Not many people can say that they've completed their studies in the middle of a pandemic. Thanks very much for letting Justin and I be part of your educational journey. And big congratulations to all of you. We wish you all the best. Take care and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. And certainly getting towards the end, on a final few notes, we would encourage you to share your video, and hopefully we can see some of you at the moment on screen or around. We wish you and your families certainly all the best, and we look forward to seeing where TAFE Queensland takes you for the future. We would like to ensure that if you're travelling during the break, that you travel safe, that 2021 is kind to you and opens a whole new world, perhaps much more like we were used to in terms of freedom. You do get an opportunity to reconnect with family and friends abroad, or if not have travellers come to Australia and meet for the first time for some time. So a final congratulations to all students on completing your qualification. Once again, thank you for attending and sharing with us today. Stay safe and all the best for all your future endeavours. On behalf of the staff and myself, that concludes our presentation for today, and thanks for joining us. And we have a number on the screen. A big wave from everybody.
Congratulations to everyone. Well done.
Yes. Oh, someone else. Go, Carlo. Yes. Nice hat. Yeah, nice hat, Carlo. That's sick. Where's everyone else's hat? Oi, Justin, nice backdrop, pal. Stop looking down.
One second, I just have to finish this.
Down or video, Justin. Stop looking at the.
Congratulations, everyone.
Stop looking at the pretty girl. Justin. We've been watching.
I need to mute you, I think.
We've been watching you, Justin. It's the best 45 minutes I've had in ages. Chris, it's not funny. Oh, how amusing. All the best of luck. Yeah, be happy. Who's got the ring ding? Who's got the thing?
Who's grinding their phone on the wall?
Who's on Grinder? Is he eating? He's feeding his face.
Boy, is that yum?
Tiger, you didn't tell me you passed. Stop eating.